guys, it is Matty Gaming HD here, back with another video. Sorry it seems like a bit of an unprofessional video because I'm actually currently not in my house at the moment, so I'm having to record it kind of this way. I don't have my laptop with me. But this is basically a team principal appointment video here for CRC. Basically, at the moment, 11 teams at the moment have got, of the 15 teams, have got team principals at the moment. Some of them are active, some of them are inactive. But what I'm actually doing is I'm looking for the team principal for the remaining 4 teams. So the first team at the moment available is RTS to be taken over. I'll explain the benefits and drawbacks of taking over a team. The drawbacks for next year at the moment is you can't rename any of the teams at the moment. For next year, it's a bit late now. I've already registered the names for next year, so. And also the liveries have already been drafted as well, so you won't be able to actually design like a proper livery yet. But the first team available is RTS. And I believe they're currently 7th in the constructors at the moment. I can't quite remember. I think they are 7th in the constructors at the moment. They got a win in Malaysia with James Humphreys, where in that thrilling race, yes, it was a bit lucky, but they've had a strong season all round. They've kind of been at the top of the midfield this year, have RTS. So that is the benefit of RTS. It's a midfield team starting to close onto the front. They've got really good history in CRC as well. From the early years, they were champions. So, but the drawbacks of RTS are they already have a driver contracted, so you won't be able. I mean, some people actually may say this is beneficial taking over because they might say this driver is good. But the only reason why I say it might be a drawback is you won't be able to decide the full lineup. But that driver that's contracted is Phoebe O'Connor, who is currently doing really well in CGP2. So some people may see this as a benefit because you get a good driver on your team. But if you want to have a competitive team that can compete, then I recommend RTS. The second one, I'm not sure if that's available because I've already asked someone if they want to take over, who's really supportive of the Lockheed team, if they want to take over. Willspin Lockheed, or they're going to be Lockheed next year, obviously after their split with Willspin. What the hell am I saying? I can't even think what I'm saying at the moment. It's the advantages that I'm saying. The advantages of taking over Lockheed is they're a team in financial issues at the moment, so you actually also have the honour of saving a team, basically. So, you'd be able, or obviously I'm just pretending financial issues because financial really doesn't really have an effect in CRC. Lockheed, they're currently kind of like at the back of the midfield at the moment. They've got a point, but they're kind of at the back of the midfield at the moment. But if you want to help a team up the grid, then I recommend Lockheed. But they've currently got. I've already asked someone if they want to take over. Now, the other 2 teams that are for sale are kind of like Caterham and Marussia. They're kind of like the backmarks of CRC. They are HWR. That team you may think has already got a team principal, run by Harry Williams, it was before. But he has decided he can't be bothered with running that team anymore. So, basically, obviously that team is looking for a principal at the moment. Obviously, the drawbacks of that team is it would be a backmarker team probably still next year. And also, I might actually change this, but I did put a lot of effort into the chassis. They've already got a chassis designed for next year, so I mean, I would be willing to do like a modification, but I did put so much effort into like making the chassis, each chassis. I don't really want to have to redo a chassis. So, and I've already done the chassis for HWR that Harry had already filled in the form for. So, the advantage of HWR is obviously you can decide both your drivers, but the disadvantage is they've already got a car, so you won't be able to design the car for next year. Now SpeedTech, they're probably still going to be backmarkers next year if someone takes them over, but the difference between SpeedTech and HWR is they haven't got their chassis designed yet. So if you are someone who wants to help a backmarker team up the grid, then I recommend HWR or SpeedTech. Now, in regards to what you actually have to do as a team principal, is it's not too hard. All you'd have to do is basically decide your drivers and design a car. What I mean by designing a car is for next year, the regulations say that each car can contain bits from a 2015 Formula 1 car, where you could say had the Mercedes body, the Ferrari nose, the Manor rear wing, Toro Rosso side pods, whatever. And there's a form that you fill in for that. And then I can just make the car to your requirements. But just to reiterate I'm just going to go through the teams and their advantages and disadvantages again quickly. RTS, their midfield team getting closer to the front, but they already have a driver signed, so you won't be able to decide the full lineup. Some may actually see this though as an advantage because they might like the driver that's already signed. The only reason why I say it's a disadvantage, as I said, is you wouldn't be able to decide the full lineup. Locky, not fully sure if this is going to be fully up for sale yet. It just depends on if whoever I ask is willing to take over the team, because this person's very supportive of the team. But if it does come available, the advantage you'll be able to decide the full lineup and design the car. Disadvantage there, back of midfield. HUR, advantage you'd be able to decide the full lineup. Disadvantage, they've already got a car designed and they're a backmarker team. SpeedTech, advantage, you'd be able to decide the lineup. Disadvantage, they're a backmarker team. So that is it. Please put in the comment section if you want to take over a team. If a team's already taken over by the time you've viewed it, then I will put it in the comment section. If there's no comments in the section saying that a particular team's been taken over, then either I've just forgotten to do it or it's not been taken over yet. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later today for qualifying at 6:30 for round 14 of the 2015 CRC World Championship. Goodbye.